God. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Alt Tab Podcast, episode 47. It's a little, one person down, but it's just me and Jacob today. Maybe. We'll see what happens throughout the podcast. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode of the podcast. If you haven't listened, go ahead and listen on YouTube, Spotify, and Google Podcast. You'll see us every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern on those platforms I just listed. And yeah, we'll get right into it.
Yo.
So, yeah, I don't know what's happening with Squiddy, but he's not here right now. So, the show must go on.
Yeah. Hopefully he's able to join us at some point, but if not, there's always next week. Because he's going on vacation soon.
Yeah. So we won't have him for a little while.
Yeah.
We're over a month.
2 weeks, right?
It was 2 weeks. I thought it was 3.
No, the Sun's gone for 3 weeks.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't have him for, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I guess for today's episode regarding it, we do have some topics here and there. I have stuff to talk about. Really, it's just 2 games. And other than that, got Valorant. Masters is still going on. We have our D&D recap. And yeah. I know Squiddy wanted to play a game today, but he's not here. He got that. What do you got on the docket for today?
Well, I was gonna talk about Destiny because I started playing a little bit.
Okay.
And and some other shit, dude. I'll bring it up.
All right. Well, I guess if anything, starting off, game-wise, there is a new... This would have been good for Squiddy. There's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game that's coming out. It's called Into the Pit. It's a side-scrolling horror game based on the Fazbear Frights book series that was made by the creator of...
I think I've never heard of that.
So it's a book. So basically, the story behind it is a book series that's written by the creator. And basically it follows Oswald, who is a 10-year-old boy who visits an abandoned Freddy Fazbear's pizza and decides to test out the old ball pit that years of neglect has laid waste to. So after jumping into it, he awakens in 1985, where he witnesses Spring Bonnie murdering 6 young children. Oswald's father then finds him and pulls him free of the ball pit's influence, but ends up switching places with Spring Bonnie, who acts as Oswald's father in the real world.
Oh.
And so basically Oswald has to put an end to Spring Bonnie while also rescuing his trapped father.
Okay.
So it's a side scroller, so it's different from what
that's interesting.
What is currently out, so it'll be interesting to see how that one looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a gameplay trailer for it.
Not at all.
So it actually shows. Yeah, I'll send you so you can see
the juice.
What it looks like. If you scroll down, now it makes sense why there's a side scroller part, because now I can kind of see how it's not necessarily a traditional side scroller. It is a side scroller, but it's not like the old school side scrollers, you know?
Oh, I see.
So that art style actually looks kind of cool, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks cool, actually. I'd play it.
Yeah, maybe me too. But yeah, there is that. The Fazbear Frights anthology series began with Into the Pit, the book series. And I guess there's 11 books that he released after that and 5 graphic novels. But yeah, he originally planned for the anthology to end after 5 books. But yeah, 12 in total.
Yeah. 12 in total.
Yup. So there's that, and then also two. There's gonna be a new co-op shooter, which a zombie game.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's gonna come out for PC. It's currently showing PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, but it's a zombie shooter set in World War II.
Oh, okay.
It's called Project Z Beyond Order. So, be interesting to see how that would do.
Zombies game, like round based, or is it more like a story?
From what I see here,
Pop shit.
yeah, you blast through various levels with three of their friends, taking control of four unique characters, each with their own abilities, weaponry, and distinct roles.
Okay.
Yeah, the trailer looks good. I mean, the way it looks. I mean, it's for Xbox and PS5, so that kind of sucks that it's probably not going to come to console. I mean, a PC, but graphics wise, it looks like it's a better. Crap, what was that one game? That one zombie game that came out. It's on Game Pass. It was supposed to be like the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, and that's probably why I forgot it. It looks better than that game. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Back for Blood.
Back for Blood. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a flop.
Yeah, this one looks better than that game.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. And also too, when you do, there's also a thing called the Hideout, which is a base building mechanic, which you can construct buildings, gather, and talk with various NPCs and upgrade like your own equipment in the game. Okay. So it's like a hub basically. So yeah, it'd be interesting to play that game. But yeah, what do you got to say for Destiny 2, dude?
Destiny 2.
Tell us about your journey, dude.
Dude, I started like yesterday. Yeah, so the new DLC came out for Destiny 2. Mm-hmm. It broke the game. No one could get in for several hours. It was over, I don't know. Their peak is like 300,000 something. They hit 300,000 something. So it's kind of crazy that they're still able to do that after so many years of the original release of the game. But yeah, it's called Destiny 2 Final Shape, and it's part 1, and there's part 2 that's gonna come out. But it's supposed to it's like the final storyline saga. So it's like it's one big storyline that's supposed to like all come together, and it's gonna finish. But it's not the end of Destiny 2. They're gonna still release more stories. It's just gonna tie off this story. Okay. I didn't read too much upon the final shape because I didn't want it to be spoiled. Because I don't know if I'm gonna buy the DLC and play it. But there's this big villain called the Witness. He just floats around and he's got like smoke coming out of his head. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Big ass eyes.
Yeah. I think I saw it in the trailer.
Yeah, he or she, I don't know what it is, but is like the main villain and has like special connection to the light. I'm probably if any Destiny fan is listening to this, I'm probably explaining this pretty bad because I don't know much about the Destiny lore. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I watched a few cutscenes last night. Didn't really help me understand the story at all. I wish like I could watch like a whole cinematic up until this point, or like the point that I start playing. But I mean, yeah, it all starts at the whole Red War. It's all about every village trying to take control of the light or the Traveler, which is like this planet-looking thing that provides power to your character. And everyone just tries to like harness it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's been fun. It's kind of like the same shit with like WoW, where WoW has so much content that like new players, I think any new player would be like, damn, like where do I start? Exact same thing for Destiny. They have so much content, so much to do. I got on and I'm like, I have no idea what to start with. And so that kind of sucks. And what sucks even more is like they have seasonal weapons and weapons that's been vaulted. But like as new players, you don't know that shit. You have to like look it up, and like all the guy they have like 23 seasons. So like every guy that I see, they're like season 10, season 12, season 15, and they're just not relevant. As oh my god, that part is like they need to get a handle on that on the whole weapons collection thing, because as new players, like it is the most it's such a bad system. I think I spent yesterday like 2 hours just looking for one weapon, and then I found out that like you can't even get it anymore. So
Man,
that sucks. You know, I wish they had a thing where like I don't know, maybe like a playlist or like a guidebook. Do this to do that. Like I don't know, but other than that, I mean, once you like kind of find your grounding or footing, um, yeah, it's fun. It's so fucking grindy though. I thought Diablo was grindy, but like this is next level. Like you, you spend so many hours for just one fucking weapon, and yeah, I don't know if I have it in me.
yeah.
This is like a game that like I don't know. I feel like you have to know life it because I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing things wrong.
Well, it's very easy once you finish the main. From what I remember, unless they changed it, I remember like it was very easy to get max light because
Yeah,
all
so
you have to
that's
do is just do the weekly challenges and they give
Yeah.
you like Ingrams. But it
Yeah.
is grindy in the sense to where it's like you're most likely not going to get everything maxed out in a one weekend kind of thing.
oh, and Destiny has this thing where it's they also have the randomized loot pool like Diablo. So like if you're looking for one exotic, and there's like hundreds at this point, it's like the possibility of you getting that one exotic from just a random world drop is pretty low, and you're like, damn, I don't know if I want to grind this. But now they have like weekly challenges where you get exotic engrams to open, which is I guess better. It's like guaranteed. But yeah, the whole light cap, like that's I think they've got a handle on that where anyone can hit the cap now, because like it's just you play and then they give you higher drops now. It's not like you have to do a certain activity. I just think the weapon acquisition is really rough for new players. Okay. I see guys that are like, hey, you should have this by now. I'm like, I haven't played this game for like 30 seasons. I don't have this gun. And everyone in the comments is like, yeah, like I have this gun already. I'm like, bro, it's I don't know. Destiny, I feel like is not a new player friendly game. And I thought it was, and it's not. And it's definitely not fun if you're not trying to like really learn the game. Yeah. I don't know, dude.
I was thinking about downloading it.
But it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the story campaigns are worth playing. The cutscenes are so good, and I think the story's good. I don't even know the story, but I think it's good.
Yeah, I saw that Cade was revived.
Yes,
in the trailer.
Yeah.
He comes back, and it seems like the guy that kills him and him are working together now, and so.
Well, yeah, because it's a different. The guy that killed him is not the same guy anymore.
And now he's Crow.
Yeah, because like, I guess he got the light inside of him, and then he just like turned into a completely different person.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But you know, Destiny 2.
Yeah, maybe I'll download it.
It's a big game. It's a big enough game where I had to kind of consider whether I wanted to download it or not.
122 gigabytes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know, it'd be like
That's
that.
Crazy. I do have 102 hours on that game though.
Damn, I think you have more than me.
No, you have 144.
Damn, I have more than you.
Yeah, you played with you would play with Wrath.
Did I play with him?
Speaking of,
barely,
like, where?
like I barely played with him.
See my friend on here?
I wonder how many hours Wrath has.
Actually, also too, this wouldn't. Maybe I'd have more, but cause I didn't play on Battle.net.
Yeah.
So
is this still on Battle.net?
I'm checking right now. I don't think so, because it's not an Activision game anymore.
Crazy, it's on Epic. Brass profile is probably this motherfucker. There's no way to
No,
see.
it's not Activision anymore.
There's no way to see.
Yeah, and then also too, I also have time on my Xbox when it comes to Destiny 2, because I originally started playing Destiny on Xbox.
Damn, son.
Because I played the entire first, I guess, when the game came out, we played, and I even did the raid with Staha, like, and all that stuff. So we finished the Leviathan raid.
The Leviathan raid, yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably as far as my my stuff goes on that.
Yeah,
that was a fun raid to do, actually.
Yeah, I think raids in general are fun if you have like a proper group to play that's at the same level.
Mm-hmm.
That is one thing I don't like. Also,
it's having to find people.
Having to find people for raids.
Have they changed it, or is it still the same?
What do you mean? Have they changed it?
Because before we had to use like an app on the phone to connect, and that's how we would search for people and add them and invite them.
What? No, I don't think it's like that anymore.
Okay.
I think you just add people.
That's good. I'm trying to find the Destiny thing on my stuff here.
Oh shit! They might even have a matchmaking system now.
I think they hopefully.
But I mean, I think matchmaking system and raids are pretty tough because, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of seasoned players wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I gotta guide these fucking noobs. So I don't know how friendly the Destiny community is with that shit too either. I was on there looking for group for a while.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, to do the Leviathan raid, because like at that time, like no one was playing Destiny, not even Wrath.
Damn.
So I was like, I'll just do it with the random. I think I did it for like 5 hours.
So I found my profile on Xbox for Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, shit.
And the total gamer score of 1,240. I have 1,000 gamer score out of 1,240.
Damn.
So Steam, I have 102.7 hours. On Destiny, I have 6 days, 22 hours, and 44 minutes of game time, which comes out to 166 hours.
You have over 200.
I have 268 hours, and then that's not including Battle.net. But Battle.net, I probably don't have that much actually at all. So
I don't remember playing Battle.net that much.
I think I bought it on there, and it's just like I think I remember buying it, and then I was trying to move my Xbox information to there, and they wouldn't let me because it was past the time, and then they allowed it once it went to Steam. So yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, maybe that one.
Nah, you got to be into it, man. You have to have the dedication to learn shit. Otherwise, you'll probably play for like a week and probably uninstall.
But I do want to at least beat the main story, you know?
The main story?
The campaign.
Yeah.
It's like I started Destiny 2. I might as well finish it, you know, and know how it ends. I mean, Xbox, I put in 6 days. So it's like if I can get into it, but again, that's how many years ago? Yeah. Oh, 2021. No, 2017. Yeah, my first achievement was in 2017.
Damn.
Yo. Yeah, I'll download it. Where do I want to download it to? I have 270 gigabytes free on my SSD. SSD is probably where it's best to put it, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Maybe I'll uninstall COD.
Facing the Witness. I think that's the next one, maybe.
So, yesterday we started playing Enshrouded again. What did you think of it?
Um,
A little
it
bit that we
was
played.
yeah. I mean, just like right off the bat, the gameplay was a lot smoother, like a lot smoother to the point where like that factor was like very much adding on to the enjoyment of the game,
Mhm.
which is good because I already enjoyed the game in the past. So this extra thing definitely made it a lot better. It's good that they optimized it because before it was not optimized at all. Now you can stream it,
Now
which
I can
is
stream it.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So they did a lot of work with optimization. Um, I mean, I haven't explored the new content at all, besides the dual daggers, which is, I mean, I think it's really good. Does a lot of damage,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's fun. I can't wait to play more of it,
And
dude.
they changed up the recipes to where we can get like
Oh, okay.
the glider and stuff sooner, which is very nice. I thought that was pretty good. And yeah, I'm thinking about upping my graphics on it to see how it runs still like on
Damn,
stream.
baller,
Like
dude.
to be honest, I might just cap it at 60 frames and just have it look beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
I can see
Because
it.
you can definitely tell the difference whenever you're like building things like with rocks.
Yeah.
And like if you put it super like good detail, you can see the little jagged edges of the rocks and stuff like that instead of it being all smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, Squiddy's on his phone.
Probably like a nap.
So yeah. But yeah, Enshrouded looks good. Yeah, we haven't really gotten very far into it. I'm excited to get to the place where I want to go so I can start building my thing. And then I started thinking, like, should I just build my own place? But
Like
who
your
knows?
own flame altar and shit.
Yeah. Because like I want to put it in that tavern. Remember that tavern that I found? I don't know if I ever showed you, but there's there's like a huge tavern that's just sitting there like on a hill. And I want to just place the altar there and just build there. What I won't do though is I won't move any of the people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that way it stays like where your base is at, and I can just build and redo it. Or we can do what I did last time and take over. There's a whole town where
Yeah.
if you
Well, yeah,
max
you're
out
taking
the whole
over
thing,
it.
yeah, you can kill all the things, and you can basically like max it out, kill all the raiders, max it out, and have an entire town. And we can just place them in little buildings right there. But
Yeah, I mean, not for whatever.
because yeah, I just want to. Obviously, I want to explore, kill things, level up. But also, too, I just want to build.
I mean, it's probably best to do it now,
Town. Yeah,
now than later, where we have too much shit to move.
I think we got to level up though. I think we have to go into like Revelwood. I believe the next
Yeah,
area.
we can just do those. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Gotta clear out those fountains, or what are they? Fucking shrines. Shrines.
The shroud roots.
The shroud roots. Clear those out.
Upgrade
And
our
then,
shrine.
Yeah, we just need mats. That's
Well,
all we
actually,
need, really.
If we get to the second thing, there's a way for us to get to the next area, but we gotta kill everything. We necessarily don't need to like. We gotta be able to kill things. That's the thing. So we gotta.
Oh yeah,
up, but
yeah.
because unless they fixed it, there's a way to like get over on the bridge and like gliding to where
Yeah.
you don't go into the red mist and you can kind of like keep going. But
Yeah, I mean, if we just focus on like power leveling instead of like doing a bunch of building stuff, I mean, it should be pretty quick.
yeah, we can build a bunch of roofless shacks, dude.
Dude, I built a roof. All right, I built 2 shacks with 2 roofs, and I'll just have like how many NPCs are there? Did they add a new one?
I think
maybe
so.
they did. Okay,
I
well,
think they added one person.
I'll make a bunch of shacks next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. We shacking.
But yeah, Enshrouded is looking good. I'm excited for when they update Power World because I do want to get back into Power World. Hopefully, once they add a little bit more, maybe when that you can get to that huge ass tree that's there.
I have no desire, but if they add more stuff, I'll play. It's a good game, but like, again, like they just fumbled on content, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I
they're
haven't
just
really
happy
heard
with.
much on them.
Maybe the devs are just like happy with their pacing, and then they didn't like try to capitalize off the 2 million concurrents that they had, because now they have like 10K, which is like pretty average for most games.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they weren't like ambitious enough. Maybe they ran into some issues, but it's always the content, man. Like it's just like there's
They
never
release so much, and then
yeah, there's not enough good pacing and good enough end game to like keep me playing like year round.
Mhm.
And we fucking ran through that game, dude.
Yeah, we did actually. You ran through that game. I was still doing things.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even rushing it, dude. I just like when I enjoy a game, I go at the pace that I enjoy it, and then I end up just like it's not even burnout. I was like, damn, I just have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, I think if we would have went after the pals at the level that they are, we could have stretched a little bit more. But you were out here going against 50s at like 42.
Listen, that was their fault, dude. That they should have added something to gatekeep me, but they didn't. Like I cheesed the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's like
like their game had some meshing issues, so like it would just glitch through walls and shit.
Mhm. But yeah, it's another game I want to look forward to playing again. I want to continue playing Bellright. I just started
You got so many games, dude. You hurt my head, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you talk about like all these games that you want to play and you're into. I'm like, damn, I don't know how you keep track. I can like maybe have 2 or maybe 3 in my pool before I like start dissociating with all those games.
But see, what's nice is the fact that like I'm at that age to where it's like if I just feel like I want to play this game, I can play it, and that's why I have them now. Yeah. You know, if I was younger, it'd be different. Like you have that drive to like want to compete or like complete something, and so it's like when it comes to Destiny, it's like you want to find those exotics. You want to do the dungeon at the hardest difficulty and try to beat it. You know, or it's like you know, PvP or whatever when it comes down to it. You know, so it's like. As I get older, and I started thinking about it, I was like, I've been playing a lot of survival games as of late. And it's like, I'm not really playing much shooters, even though like I was playing Call of Duty and we're still doing good, right? Like I was dropping 8-9 kills. It's not a lot, but good enough for my age, I guess. But yeah, as I gotten older, it's kind of like I have a ton of games and I can just pick and choose what I want, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think about shooters now, like, I don't think I can do it again. Like, it sounds exhausting. I think about it, I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna be so tired after this. That's why I think extraction shooter is like the perfect kind of middle ground for me now, because I can just do rat runs and like don't care about dying. You know, finish missions, grab resources.
I care about dying too much on those games.
Really? Like, okay, when you did like rat runs in Cycle, like how was that for you? You didn't care? Okay.
I didn't care. I mean, to an extent, I kind of did care because, like, the moment I got something really good, it's like,
okay, sure, yeah, but that's like the highs and lows of extraction shooters.
But yeah, so that, and also too, I get too nervous, like when it comes to like
it is nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
you just gotta play more.
Die, you know? Yeah, I
gotta play more, and then like be more like find more engagements and fight so you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, because how it was in Valorant, like I still get kind of nervous every now and again if I'm like the last person alive. Now I just find it as like a hint. Like now if we play Valorant, it's like in my head I was like, don't die, and like they die, I'm like, fuck, man. Like now it's like I'm gonna die, but I gotta at least look good while I die. Like now I care less the fact like, oh, I gotta win this round. I gotta basically make sure that I lose gracefully. Because if I fucking whiff hard, everyone's like, wow, dude, you suck.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Even when it comes to like battle royales, if I was the last person alive, I would be so nervous. But now it's like this 9 times out of 10, this person in the end game is better than me. So it's like, I'm going to die. But when it comes to those extraction shooters, it's like, all right, anything could happen. I can get one lucky shot off and pop him in the face.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't want to lose all my shit, dude.
Yeah, and they could just cap extraction and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Extraction shooters are actually really scary.
They are.
Like, no matter like what setting they're in, like, oh my god, you just don't know where anyone is.
You know that one when we were playing Arena and literally run off the bat, 2 guys showed up. I kill the one guy kills you, and I just take off running. I ran into so many AIs thinking it were actual people.
Yeah. The AIs in that game is really good.
I sat in a corner of a house, and the reason why I kept asking, I was like, "Do you think they can hear me?" Because I was like switching, I was like zooming in, like moving, right? And I just hear the guy say, "Hada!" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Is it here?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I hear, "Doo, doo, 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 doo." And he comes around the corner. I'm like, "Oh my God." And I shoot him. But it's like, I sat in a corner for like 30 minutes, basically. It felt like 30 minutes. But
yeah, the AI in that game is crazy.
yeah, the entire time after you died, I ran to the extraction. I killed 6 AIs on the way there. Didn't loot any of them. It's just like,
yeah, I mean, games like that is a little bit more stressful.
I'm so scared to loot in those games, you know?
Yeah. You just gotta go for it, dude.
I guess.
Trial and error. Face your fears.
What up, Squiddy?
What up?
How's it going? What do you got for us today, dude? What's on your agenda?
I got Valorant, I got Game, I got D&D, and I got the Alien movie.
They just took everything from you.
Dang it, dude.
What were you gonna do?
Well,
Nah, I was gonna talk about. Well, I was gonna take over Valorant and D&D.
No, I mean,
because you weren't here. But
go for it.
I mean, not
I'll do Valorant. You can have D&D.
I got whatever you.
But just to give you kind of a little update, we did talk about Destiny. Talked about a new zombie game that's gonna be coming out for consoles, and also too, I talked about the new FNAF game that's gonna come out.
Nice.
So, yeah. But besides that, dude, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I apologize. I got caught up in something. That's on me. I should have planned better.
Hey, you know what?
But
Dude, it's your fault. It's okay, dude.
it is. No, you're right.
No, I'm
it
just
is. No, that's on me.
You know, it's your fault. You're a piece of shit, but it's all good.
It is. It is. It's on me. But
We will remember that.
yeah,
Top right.
That's on me.
Right? This has been notated.
Pass locked.
That's on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this up on your performance review, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking weekly performance review.
You might not get your
Yeah.
bonus this year. Just saying.
Damn it. All right.
Is he
go back to
quiet
the
to you
dishwasher,
at all,
Am I?
Cross?
No,
Or is he good?
I can turn him up though.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, I got powers, dude. Oh,
is
he's
it the
maxed.
same one as? Okay, never mind.
He's maxed out.
Am I? Is this fine?
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's fine.
sounds fine to me.
I think
it
my
might just
headphones
be
are
you.
just coming out of my ears, dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just
My
coming.
headphones are clogged with the earwax, dude.
That's actually gross.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You know what? Speaking of earwax, I need to use this. I bought this with the whole like ear
shit.
cleaner that has the camera on it and
Is it?
everything.
Oh, the camera one.
Yeah, I bought this thing off TikTok, and I never used it. Speaking of TikTok, dude, I was gonna buy some more stuff on TikTok. I was actually gonna buy more IEMs.
On TikTok?
You can buy
What
that.
are you
on-
gonna buy?
They're basically the same ones as these ones.
Do you know what I should get, dude?
These ones right here, look, same ones as these ones, kind of. But it's like blue.
Whoa. I heard moon drops are really good and affordable. I tried a few.
On TikTok?
I mean they're not on TikTok Shop, but they're on Amazon.
Gotcha.
If you're looking for that next mid-tier / budget, I heard they're good.
What's the price, dude? Because TikTok has these for like $9, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
TikTok's gonna be cheaper. Like I said,
Jeez.
Moondrop is
I
like
know, I'm just
kind of
kidding.
mid, but let's see, like $20.
I actually got these off Amazon. The ones that I have currently.
I remember
Yeah,
you showed me the.
I have those too.
I still might pick those up. I'm starting to not like the headphones anymore.
They go through phases.
I switch between the two, so
Yeah,
Switch
I
between
still-
the
I still have my Logitech ones, right?
Okay.
But I think when I have short hair, I use the headphones when I have short hair, and then when I get longer hair, I use these so that way I don't have that little indent.
Yeah,
no, IMs are great.
Yeah.
I tend to have longer hair, so I think that's probably why. But
And also, too, obviously, the more you use those kind of headsets, you get the little indent.
Yeah.
And so when I start feeling that indent a little bit more like prominent, I start using these IEMs again. So that way the indent kind of comes back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking weirdo, dude.
Whatever, man.
You're fucking weird, man.
But yeah, I get one of those like 6-foot cords that plug into the back of my computer, and I just tape it under my desk so I can plug my headphones in under my desk.
Nice.
Just that way I get a little more room. Shut up, dude.
It's a piglin, dude.
Yeah.
Why? Dang. That's good.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get my voice acting down.
Yeah. No.
Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna have
down.
I'm gonna have voices, dude. It's a horror season. I'm gonna start screeching across his ear. He doesn't have PTSD from when we played that one game.
When is that game coming out? Little Nightmares 3. Gotta play it, dude.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Q4.
Q4.
Oh, got delayed to 2025.
Damn.
Let's go, baby. It's chill. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
So, I guess something that I can just talk about right now. I do want to start fiddling around with the Unreal Engine 5. I kind of want to slowly start learning how to like create spaces and things like that, because there's free like templates that you can download, and it's always been my dream to make a video game. Right? That's when I was ever asked me what I wanted to do. Is like I wanted to make a video game. I know I'm older now, and I have no knowledge, zero, about what to do. And so I do want to slowly start like trying to like learn Unreal Engine 5. And I know they make like, I gotta take notes and everything, and they have a lot of good like documentation and stuff like that, but I need to like go through, do it on the program, and then like document it myself. You know what I mean? Like step 1, make sure you do this, so that way I can like read it in my own words and things like that. Because it's like, I definitely feel like I can make something, whether it's,
Yep.
I don't even care. Like, I don't want to make money on it. I just want to be able to make a game and be able to play a level. And, you know, that's my dream. You know what I mean? Like, I made a game, I did it. And yeah, so I started downloading the Unreal Engine 5. And then I am downloading Blender so I can also learn how to make assets in Blender.
Yeah.
So I think first off, I'm going to start with Blender, learn how to make assets, and then from there go into Unreal Engine 5 and learn that. You know what I mean?
You can make those cool thumbnails.
With Blender,
Yeah.
I'll make new ones, dude. Alt tab. Wah wah. Because that's why I used to that's Blender. I used those to make my when I did that quick little playthrough of Minecraft. I actually made them in Blender.
Oh, Blender is, I feel like, so smart to learn, but I'm just like,
So yeah, you
yeah,
can
learn it, dude, and I'll commission you, dude.
first I gotta learn how to make assets, and then once I can do that, I can start designing shit and making something. So
Baby steps, dude.
but yeah, I was talking to you about this earlier. There's a game that I saw so the guy that I was watching the YouTube video, and I don't know if he's the one who did this game because I didn't finish the YouTube video, but in the description down below, he had a link to a game called Suit for Hire, and I think I'm gonna buy this game. It's $15, and I it's an early access right now, but it looks damn good. I'll check it out.
You won't. You freaking won't.
It's called Suit for Hire.
Suit for Hire.
In the picture, though, it looks like Phoenix.
I'm coming for you.
Basically, he ulted, dude, and that's what he's doing. It basically looks like a top-down John Wick.
Yeah, it looks cool. I don't know if I'd play it.
But yeah, that's all I got for video games. Y'all got any new games y'all been playing or what?
New games. Got games on your phone. I mean, we already talked about this, but I played a little bit more Arena Breakout. It's a
Okay.
really good game. Like, I
Mhm.
think when it fully releases, maybe I'll give it a proper shot. But yeah, it's in beta right now. This is a bit of a rough. The optimization is not that great, but yeah, I mean, I can't really hold a candle to Tarkov because I don't really know much about Tarkov, but from what I've heard, they say that like the quality of life is so much better in this game. Yeah, that's it, dude. I don't even know. It's a good game. Like the gunplay is really nice. The pacing's pretty good. The only thing I don't like is like if anyone has like tier 5 armor and you have tier 2, you're basically fucked. Like you're not gonna do
Mhm.
damage. It's like trying to like hack away at like a metal node of a game with like your fist. It's just like you do no damage. Like I ran it with a friend, and he had like tier 4 all decked out, and he went against the tier 5. He hit him in the head like 4 times and didn't die, and the other guy hit our guy, my friend, once in the head, and he was dead. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it needs a little bit more balancing, but I guess that's what extraction shooters are. You get better gear, go in, wreck noobs.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just have no chance. Like I just go, I hit them in the head, like I get the first shot, and then they just like hit me in the head eventually, and I'm just dead. Doesn't even
Yeah.
matter if I hit them in the head. But
That seems too far in terms of like good gear.
too far? What do you mean too far?
I mean, sorry, it's too overpowered. Like, there's a point where it's not even like, oh, if you play the game and get like the best gear, then you'll have a better chance. It just seems like it's almost impossible at the lower tiers of loot to do anything.
Yeah,
Someone has
I mean that's like it's like every extraction shooter. Like
Yeah.
like it's the same thing with cycle. If you had like white armor and you're going red armor, like you're pretty much fucked no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if you had like blue armor and blue guns, like you're not gonna do anything to the guy. Same
think
thing
that's
with like
just-
probably Tarkov. Um, that's just the nature of extraction shooter. Only thing that's different is hunt showdown, but that's like a completely different take on extraction shooter. It's not loot based, so probably why a lot of people don't like it, and probably why a lot of people do like it.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the takeaway with those type of games.
Yeah. Yeah, with Hunt, I just wish there was more looting.
There's no looting in that game.
There is no looting. I wish
No
there was
looting.
more looting and like a base, maybe. And I like the fact that like you can just revive your hero and just play. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can still lose your gear, but it's not like I have to see it leave my safe house. You know what I mean? Like little like inventory screen they have. I don't see missing squares. That's just kind of like,
Yeah.
dang it.
Well, I guess that's the pro and the con of that game. Like, you're not gonna get the loot, but you're also not gonna lose an incredible amount. I always see Reddit posts like people are like, "Dude, what the fuck do I grind in this game?" And people like long time fans are like, there's nothing to grind in this game. Like, you just go in,
Play it.
you grab guns, and then you just shoot people. Like that's the beauty of the game, and there's a whole community for it, which I think is really cool. But I can't stay focused. It is fun though. Like the gunplay is really good. The aesthetics is really nice. But yeah, that little thing is missing for me.
Yeah. I mean, when we played, we had some good times.
Yes, I know you're cracked, dude.
Not even.
Yeah, you had a clip on your first game. Remember, we were in that basement. We killed a scrap beak, and then those two guys were coming in. I died, and then you killed both of them. Both of
Yeah.
them.
I think that was like our third game. The first game we
maybe.
both survived,
Our first time playing.
but yeah, that was our first time playing. 'Cause I
And then,
remember
like-
the first time we were by that boat, and I just remember like there was a guy that was by the boat, and I shot him in the face, and then we were like by his body, and then there was a guy like in one of those like vertical like outhouse looking buildings, and I just remember just like peeking out, shooting, peeking out, shooting, peeking out, shooting, and then finally like, you got him. I was like, I got him.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. But you're right. I had some good clips on those, but
I did.
yeah. And then we started going against people that had like double barrel shotguns and explosives, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy.
We fought in that like asylum prison area, and they were just we got wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah. The highs and lows.
Highs and lows, I guess.
That's all you're gonna see in those type of games.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But I think that's what makes it good, dude. Just need another game like that.
Yeah.
I can't have it be like super hardcore. Just hurts my brain.
What if they get like battle passes and all that stuff, dude? Yeah.
Maybe. can't get too silly, you know.
I feel like with battle passes, with those games like that, it just has to be all cosmetic. You know, cosmetic and then premium currency. Yeah, so you can buy other cosmetics.
With Psycho, it's like you get gear, dude.
That's true. Yeah. The cycle.
I think as long as it's like just like baseline kit, like it goes as far as like mid tier, I guess like C tier. I think it's fine because like you go in there, you're not gonna wreck shop. You're probably gonna lose it, especially if you're like a new player that buys the battle pass. I think it's fine.
Would you be playing the Psycho right now if it was?
Dude, I'd play the shit out of that fucking thing. I probably play so much by now that I get sick of it and stop playing it.
Did they ever add a new map on there?
You would have already gone through your.
They did. They added I don't know what it was called, but it was like always under storm. And once the storm passes, you had a small window where everyone could queue in, and it's like I think it's only duos. It's not. There's no trios, but that's like you get to do all like end game stuff, and it's like what do they call it? It's like a high roller. So you go in there, you're guaranteed to find people with good loot because like everything like is you know those fucking hounds that were red and gray. You would see like the higher variants of those in there. Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to see people with like crazy gear.
I had a good clip on that game too. On the cycle.
I remember the.
Like, help!
Yeah.
My friend died.
My friend died.
Oh my God, wait, run! And he just.
He just.
That clip was so good. He's running with you and he just falls in front of you. And you're like, did he die?
Like, I got him killed. That was so good.
Oh my God. Man.
Did he die in front of me or behind me? I think I looked back and he died, right? I just saw him fall.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the clip.
It was like to the right of you or something. He was like right. He was like a little bit behind you, but you could see his face just like plant into the ground. You're running across a bridge or something, and he just fell.
Yeah. I was like, stop. Hey, can you kill me?
Yeah.
It was so funny. Such a good clip.
On your TikTok, right?
Yeah, it's on my TikTok. So, Squiddy, what you got?
You're doing Valorant. So yeah, I guess I can do this quickly. There is, I don't know if you know the Alien franchise, the horror franchise.
Yeah.
But they just had their
Sorry,
trailer.
real quick. Found it.
See, I wish my mic was fixed, dude.
because it hit you, and then it was like a AOE thing, I guess, and he also got hit, and he just. Oh, that was so good.
That's great. God dang it! See, that's what my mic does. Like I peak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like I never know. That's why I'm always quiet, or not quiet enough, or too quiet, or too loud.
Probably like
So
your
mad, dude.
limiter or something. Clips out.
I don't know what it is, dude.
I don't know, man. All right, so I go on.
Okay. So the Alien movie franchise, they just had their official trailer for their next movie release, Alien Romulus, which will be coming out in August 16th in theaters. This is their first Alien movie since 2017 with Alien Covenant. They've had, like the Predator movies and Alien have kind of been like they'll crossovers here and there. So if you count that like universe, I guess there was the Prey movie that came out a couple years ago, but this is the first Alien movie, like standalone, in 7 years. So it looks to be its own thing. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look to be a continuation of the story. Right in the middle of 1 and 2.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I think that that's what I read on that one. I think it sits right in the middle between the first and second movie.
I don't know if it doesn't look like it like continues. It doesn't have any of the cast back. I think.
Oh yeah, so it you're right. It probably doesn't have like anything to do with the story.
No, it doesn't have anything, but it takes place in between.
Yeah, Alien and Alien.
Yeah,
Aliens. Yeah,
it looks good. I'm looking forward to it. August 16th. It looks like it's gonna be good. I like the visuals. CGI looks good. It definitely looks like it's gonna be an Alien movie with a lot of gore, a lot of blood and whatnot, some jump scares. But
I saw they did in the trailer. They did that same like where the alien was like screaming at her face.
Oh yeah,
like
same,
the original movies.
Yeah, same thing. They changed. I don't know if at least from like the original, the like chest bursting scene, it seemed like before it like now there's kind of like a light up port, like a I don't know how to describe it, but like there's like a light up kind of thing, like like you can see like the silhouette, like the chest begins to like light up and you see like the silhouette of the like alien inside, as opposed to just like before it would like pulsate, but now you can actually kind of like see it. It appears.
Oh, I thought they had like a flashlight and they put it behind them to like illuminate their chest, but I could be wrong.
You could be right. I
gotta go back and watch the trailer. But yeah, I did see that, and that does look pretty dope. To where you can actually see like
see the little.
It's going with the banging in the trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Also, too, that face hugger did that guy. Did that guy?
Oh, did that guy dirty? He did that guy dirty. I was like, okay, they're actually gonna.
Like they actually showed that.
They actually showed that part.
For free.
They've never. Obviously, it's like we know that like that's how that like they'll lay the egg or whatever. But I don't. I forget. I forget across all. But I don't think they ever actually show that like process. Yeah, I don't think they ever. I don't think they ever show that process, at least up until now.
Violated that man.
Yeah.
So Cross, you actually see the whole like trying to go in the guy's mouth.
Trying to.
It's actually in his mouth, and he like and was like.
That's gross.
So that I was surprised about, but it looks good. It looks really good, actually. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't No, I think it's just in theaters, which I think a lot of movies now are just doing the in theater releases. They're kind of, some movies are straying away from the live streaming services now that people can go out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's Alien. Should be good. Yeah, horror. I'm hoping for a good. Yeah, I'm hoping for a good horror movie. So
should be good. I mean, that guy who's directing it, he's done what recently? Evil Dead.
He did that. Don't Breathe, I think too. Yeah, Don't Breathe and Evil Dead.
Don't Breathe 2. Also, too, that recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre that came to Netflix. That was there. But yeah, the Evil Dead from 2013, the one that was like the remake, I think. Yeah, you're right. Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe 2.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
Yeah,
that's the one with the old man. Don't breathe.
Yeah. Where he's blind?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guy out. Guy's crazy. Alrighty.
So yeah, that's Alien. That's what I got for that.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you'd want to talk about Valorant, or if you would want talk about D&D, or I don't know if Cross is anything else. So
you got anything, Cross?
Yeah, dude, I got so much that I don't have anything.
All right, well,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, with Valorant, if you have been listening to our other podcasts, or if you're new here, Valorant is currently doing Masters in Shanghai. It's not necessarily their champions, but it is a prestigious event, I would say so. There's $1 million prize pool.
Yes.
It's $1 million prize pool. It's taking place in Shanghai currently. But again, if you've been listening, you know that, or if you follow Valorant, you definitely know that already. But currently right now, when it comes to us talking about this on podcast, I guess we are a week behind of what's currently happening. So when we talk about it, we talk about the previous one, because we have yet to see the upper final and lower round and grand final. So by the time you guys see this episode, this is already going to be over. So
yeah, buddy.
Regarding this here, just to quickly go over it. Currently in the upper finals, you got G2 versus Gen G, and in the lower round is 100 Thieves versus Team Heretics. To get to that point for the lower round, 100 Thieves did defeat Paper Rex after losing to Gen G, and Team Heretics ended up sending home Foot Esports after losing to G2. It's definitely going to be a good matchup between both games, really, G2 and Gen G, as well as 100 Thieves and Team Heretics. After watching, I did watch the last round, or the last match of Paper Rex and 100 Thieves, and let me tell you, that game was heartbreaking for Paper Rex, because it got to the point where it was a close game throughout the entire match. Basically, at half it was 7-5 100 Thieves over Paper Rex, and then right off the bat, Paper Rex got the first 2 rounds, pistol rounds. It was 7-7, and then it was 4 rounds 100 Thieves, 4 rounds Paper Rex, and then 100 Thieves got the 12, and then it looked like they were going to have the momentum going into the final round, and then they just got demolished. Went to overtime. First round into overtime. Paper Rex is attacking. Defending is 100 Thieves. They go to A site and they plant fast. And they drop it down. It's like, I think it was currently like 5-3. And Cryo was still up. Boostio and Bang. They were still up. Cryo is sitting, he was up on Heaven or Rafters. And you know where they normally plant default on A by the rope there? So they ended up planting up top nest. And so Cryo has the op and he peeks out and he's slowly moving and he's just watching that corner where the rope is at by default. And you can see it in the video. Like you see the arm of Viper and he peeks out and he shoots and he ends up hitting Viper and the KO because the KO swings at the same time. He gets a collat. He drops 2. It's 3-3. I think Boostio gets another person. Cryo gets his knives, and he ends up dying. Gets nobody. He whiffs his knives. One guy's already sitting nest, defending, and then in what's that called? 402, whatever that's called.
Maze.
410. Yeah. Something is there. Something's jet. I don't know what number it is. I know it was 410 or something, but something is jet, and he has knives, and he's sitting there. KJ's in nest on the other side. Bang is left alive. He's up there by bomb. He taps it. He gets shot a little bit. He moves to the left. He's still up top, but he hears Jet come around. He gets Jet, and then the wall goes down. The Viper wall goes down, and he sees KJ sitting there by Maze, peeking in and out, and he knows he has no time. He gets on the rope. He slows down. He kills KJ, gets back, defuses the bomb with 0.28 seconds to go. 100 Thieves win that round. Right. Don't even know whether they're actually going to get it. And then they go to attack. They go to B site. Something is sitting there on yellow. And every time when I was watching it, something always had just, you know how you can watch spawn from yellow when you're on an op angle?
Yeah.
Every time he zoomed out, they crossed over. Like every time, the timing was just terrible for something. He sees a guy, he misses it, he dashes away, and they just push. 100 Thieves pushed. They push through the smoke. He misses another op shot, and then he ends up shooting. I think it's Boostio. Oh no, Boostio survives. He ends up killing somebody. EU.
EU.
Something gets them with the shorty. They kill him there, and then they just push up. They're in spawn. They were like by orange or whatever. They were up in kitchen, and they just had it everything. They were below it as well, and they just ended it real quick. And yeah, it was just devastating for Paper X, but it was a good match. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was really good.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was unable to catch it, but
I saw the score. So
yeah, so
it looked like a close game the whole, except for first map, Breeze, the Sunset and Icebox looked pretty close.
yeah.
Icebox.
The Icebox game was just neck and neck like the entire time. It was nice to see 100 Thieves actually win pistol rounds. I think if 100 Thieves doesn't win like the initial pistols or any pistol rounds, they just end up losing really. So hopefully next time, I guess this game that's going to be tomorrow morning for us, they end up beating Team Heretics, but Heretics blew through Foot Esports. I don't even want to talk about that. That was just
fucking what?
no longer Foot. They're just Ankle now. But yeah, I'm interested to see how G2 does against Gen G. I think Gen G is definitely the stronger team. They move too fast. I think they're able to be aggressive quickly and often. And so it's going to be interesting to see. But I know previously you had us guess our picks.
Yeah.
And I know we had throwaways and actual picks. On my actual picks, I do know that 100 Thieves is still in.
Yeah.
I had Paper X, Fnatic, 100 Thieves. And yeah, but my throwaway picks though,
all your throwaway picks are still in. Actually, yeah. Team Heretics is 1, G2 is 2nd, and Gen G is 3rd. And they're still like it could still happen. could still happen. So the only Cross's actual pick is 100 Thieves at second. Your actual pick is 100 Thieves at third. We have talked about your throwaway picks. Cross's throwaway picks are gone. My actual pick is Gen.G in third, and my throwaway pick is Team Heretics in second, 100 Thieves in third. So you currently have all of your picks for that throwaway.
Yeah, and the only way for that to actually happen is Heretics. Yeah. So Heretics has to go to lower final. G2 has to beat Gen.G, and then Heretics beat Gen.G and then beat G2 in grand final, and that's it.
Yeah. That would all come true.
Then my throwaway picks will come true.
Yep.
Question for you guys. You know, when it comes to Valorant, I've said this before on stream, but looking at this now, do you guys think it's fair to win every game to get to the grand final and not get another game if you lose?
Like if you lose the grand final?
Like given the fact that it's double elimination, right? So it's like there's a lower final winner, right? So that person got a second chance because they lost earlier. But given the fact that you've won every single match and you made it to the grand final, if you lose, you're done. You get no second chance. You know what I mean?
Wait, no second chance where?
So like think about it. Like say if G2 beats Gen.G, right? And they make it to the grand final. And then 100 Thieves makes it to the grand final as well. And then they beat G2. G2 never had a second chance, like a lower bracket, because they've won every single one of their matches. Because after the grand final, that's it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, do you think that's fair at the fact that like the winners are at a disadvantage really because they don't get a second chance compared to people that have already lost previously?
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Oh.
I think it's fair only because it's like in that scenario, 100 Thieves, they had to play more games than G2 to get to that final. So I guess there was more of a chance for them getting knocked out just because they had to play more games to get to that point. Like if G2 played upper quarterfinals, then they played versus Paper X, they won against Team Heretics, so they won against Gen.G. Like that's three games to get to the grand finals. But then with like 100 Thieves, it's like they played Foot, Gen.G, then they lost, and then they went down to Paper X and won against Paper X, so they went against Heretics, and then they have to play the lower final, and then they get to the grand final. So that's the only reason why I would think maybe it's not that unfair, but I do see where you're coming from on where like they would just be out. Like there's no.
But I mean, they have a second chance all up until grand final. It's not like they don't have a second chance, like leading up to it. Every team has a second chance leading up to grand finals.
Yeah,
and like,
but
it's grand finals. Like, there's nothing after that. Why would they shouldn't have a second chance? Like, they already have seconds secured. They're winning all these games. Like that's what like they're first basically. You know, by winning those games, they're like first by default. Like they shouldn't need a second chance. It's grand finals, bro. Like it just wouldn't make sense as a format. Like how would you make that happen? Like it's just two teams left and then one team won. Like how would that second chance work? They just get a rematch?
They just play again, yeah.
I don't know about that. Then what's the score? So like they win one series and then they play again and then the other team wins the second series. Then what happens?
Well, then at that point in time, it's like now it's like done. Like you play. So if the upper team loses, it doesn't have to be called the grand final. It could just be called like whatever they want to call it, right?
That's why there's 5 maps though. It's basically 2 games. It's BO5 or it's BO3, right? Best of 3. I know it's first to 3.
It's best of 5.
Best of 5.
But it's first to 3.
I mean, that's like worth 3 games, or that's like worth 2 games.
But then again, it comes down to it to where it's like if you're playing the lower finals, the lower bracket, you're playing more games, and so you warmed up more compared to someone that's winning the uppers.
You're also showing more footage if you're in lowers.
Yeah, but you're also playing less against competitive teams. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not
'Cause, like-
necessarily true. There's PRX versus 100 Thieves. That's pretty competitive.
No, I'm talking about the upper people. Like lower bracket, they're playing against competitive people the entire time because obviously they're running through the lowers.
Okay.
But it's like the upper team, they don't really get to play against these teams like the lower
So
people
is this
are.
how it is in other sports? Is this why you're bringing this up? Like in Super Bowl, is this how it is, or you think it's how
Well,
it
it's
should be?
single elimination. It's single elimination all the way through. But given the fact that this is double elimination and the
Okay,
upper...
do you prefer single elimination then for Valorant? Because
Well,
that
I
was
just
really
prefer
boring.
if it's double elimination, every team should get double elimination.
I guess I'm not seeing your point because it's grand finals.
Well, what if it was not called grand finals? What if they didn't have quarterfinals, semifinals, upper finals, and they were just matches? They just had the bracket itself, and it's just like,
You gotta call it something for marketing.
round 1, round 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's how it is, right? And then it's like double elimination. But the team that's in round 3 or round 4 doesn't get double elimination, and it just ends there. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess I
You
don't
think
really.
like maybe they would add like you said, so there's rename all those different upper semifinals, finals.
It's just renaming. Like, there's no difference.
But you would add after what's called now the grand finals, you could add another thing. So if after that round 4 there's a round 5, and that's like the double.
That's the
elimination.
grand final, yeah.
That's the grand finals. Would be that round 5.
Correct, yeah.
Where okay.
Because now every team has had a chance to be double eliminated.
But okay, so I don't really understand this because like, it's to me it's just like if G2 wins all the way through, they've won all the way through with the chance of double elimination, and they've gone to like the final stage. So elimination is not a thing anymore, and the teams leading up to that as well, leading up to second or grand finals, yeah, it's the same shit. It's like every team leading up to grand finals has had a second chance. It's just that like some teams didn't use it. Obviously, the one that went to grand finals, not from lowers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, like I guess you guys already answered my question. You guys,
I'm not seeing your point because like I don't know how that would make it more entertaining.
Because there's, like you said, every team has a chance for. Like how you said, every team has a chance, but they didn't use it. Like, given the fact that they don't get a chance to even use it, you know what I mean?
Do you think that's unfair?
I was asking if you guys thought it was fair.
Well,
I think it's unfair. I think it's
Okay.
unfair. I think if anything, there should be another match, and then it decides it, because then it's like every team, has been able to use their second life in a sense. It's like if you go to the upper finals, I guess you get the luxury of not having to face that many teams, like Squiddy said.
Okay,
But
so that means then whoever's ran through lower finals and went to grand finals, that means they have 3 chances.
well, no,
That's
because
essentially
each
what you're saying.
game they're on the edge.
So you're saying
So-
if G2 wins, that's it.
Well, because the team that's in the losers bracket has already used their second chance. Their second chance is being in the losers bracket. Being in the upper bracket
Right.
and
so
getting to the grand final, they never have a chance.
if you just ran through it all and you've just all won it, that's it. If one team has not lost once and they've won every single series, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But I was just saying that team that's been able to run through it and never got a chance to really have a second chance, but ends up losing in the final round and not having their second chance used, is that fair?
I mean, I think it's fair. I think the fact that like they've been able to show up that much to the tournament and be that consistent, if they can't win out in finals, I think it just shows that they're not the better team.
But there's a lot of aspects that you can think about, right? Like the people that are in the lower round that plays more games, they're more
I mean,
like
sure,
warmed up in a sense, right?
but like again, if you're the better team, you should be winning. Like being warmed up, having bad days, that's all a factor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, if you are the better team, like you should be able to triumph all those things.
Okay.
Because then now we're just talking about like one team being more lucky over the other, and I don't I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, isn't that what Valorant is? It's all about luck.
I mean, there's aspects of luck, but a lot of it is controlled luck with a lot of practice to play in your favor. If it's all luck, then like who would watch? That's just boring.
Mm-hmm. Well, because isn't there like a whole bloom factor when it comes to like Valorant?
I
compared to, like,
understand
other
that,
games?
but like that's something you can still control. Like there is like yeah, sure, there is bloom, but like if it's all up to luck, then like no one would practice.
Mhm.
I don't really. I don't know, dude.
All right. Well, that was just my question. I always thought that it was kind of unfair, but I just wanted to get your guys' take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get it, but I mean, sure. Well, that's that.
I do know that they announced changes to Reyna and ISO. I don't think that they're. I don't know what your thought to Neon. Actually, a lot of agents got a lot of changes. Guess I'll quickly list them off. If you're and just get your opinion on them. With Reyna healing, her healing decreased from 100 health to 50. Her healing time reduced from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Overheal of armor no longer decays. The dismiss speed is decreased. Duration is decreased. Ultimate no longer has a timer and is permanent until killed. So you'll have permanent rain ult for the whole round. For Neon, no weapon movement error, no stray speed reduction. Okay. Max speed of the Neon sprint was increased by 30%. 2 slide charges now. She can slide twice. But it does cost 100. Yeah, but you have to buy it. It's 150 credits for the second charge. Fuel regen time is reduced by 40 seconds. It was a minute, and now it's 20 seconds for her cooldown. Equip time is 0.2 seconds at a slot. Okay, so faster equip time, I do believe. The bolt, her blast, or whatever.
Wait, what? You just ran through them all.
Sorry. The equip time after she slides is 0.2 seconds, like to pull out your gun.
Oh, okay, I see.
Her relay bolt, the charge decreased from 2 to 1. So now she only has one of those. The wind up delay reduced from 1.1 seconds to 0.8 seconds. The duration that you get concussed from that blast is increased to 3.5 seconds as opposed to 3. And then her wall, the time of the wall has been reduced. And the dissolve duration increased from 1 second to 2 seconds. Ray's blast pack changes. Satchels no longer damage and knock back upon enemies breaking the pack. Horizontal velocity when satcheling has been slowed down, and satchel explosion audio has been updated to allow to be heard further away. So horizontal velocity has been slowed down, so you might not be able to raise movement anymore, at least maybe as efficiently as you could before. Then clove nerfs, the pick me up, the cost increased from 100 credits to 200. The damage assist time and duration reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. Not dead yet. The ultimate has the ult cost increased from 7 to 8, and the unequipped time delay increased from 0.7 seconds to 0.8 seconds. And then finally, ISO changes. Shield is now given after 1 second animation, where ISO cannot use it. Okay, so if you use the shield after getting a kill, you can't use your gun for a second. There's like a little animation now after it, I guess. 2 kills will give another charge to your double tap. So it's not, I think it's not just like 1 anymore. You can't just kill someone, shoot the orb. You have to kill 2 people, I guess, now. ISO will be slowed less upon his shield breaking. A damage indicator will show the direction of where the enemy broke the shield from. Recasting double tap now allows for the timer to refresh, and charges reduced from 2 to 1 for his shield. So it's a one-time thing now. So that's all the agent changes that will be coming in patch 8.0.
Wait, what? They reduced his double tap?
They reduced the amount of charges for his double tap from 2 to 1.
Okay.
The shield that you get from double tap will give you an indicator of the direction where the enemy broke the shield. 2 kills will give you another charge. So you can basically get 2 just regular.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like a raisinade.
Yeah. So that's how that's gonna work now. He'll be slowed less upon a shield breaking. Shield is now given after a 1 second animation where ISO cannot use his gun. So yeah, they're making ISO's shield like a charge thing now, where you can get kills to get it back. So that's just agent changes.
And they buffed the shit out of Neon though.
Yeah.
Field regen time reduced from 60 seconds to 20 seconds. You get all your shit back in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You just fly across the map. And you're faster.
And you get 2 slide charges as well.
30% increase? 50. Yeah, that's crazy. About to see a lot of Neon TikToks.
I think Reyna is interesting. I think only 50 healing now, and the ultimate is permanent until you're killed, obviously.
Well, also too with that healing now,
guess it's less time.
If you overheal armor, it doesn't decay.
Oh no. Yeah, that could be. You could just run through certain things now, and not have to worry about your armor.
The crazy thing is going to be that Empress.
Yeah.
Because now
you don't have to kind of
Reyna,
keep pushing, because you could just kind of sit there and wait because your ult never runs out. That's actually crazy. That I think is the craziest thing.
I know that they changed the duration of dismiss, but they made it like the speed more. So I wonder are they going to move further in that 1.5 seconds or in the same?
I mean, I think they'll probably move
probably just a little bit
faster.
More.
They'll probably move a little bit faster, but it'll be less time that you're in the dismiss.
That's significantly faster.
Yeah.
That is like a 30% increase.
Yeah, Raze is just the satchels. Clove's ult costs more now. And the cost of the pick-me-up, which I think is like the shield thing that you can
do. Overshield? Yeah.
Yeah, the overshield. That's increasing in its price. And the damage assist time and duration reduced from 10 seconds to 8 seconds.
I'm surprised they didn't increase the Reyna ult point.
Oh, after, yeah.
At least to like 7. I think it's still 6, right?
Yeah, it didn't change it. Do you think Reyna will be more viable and competitive now with this?
I think she'll get used more, probably not more viable.
Just get used more?
Yeah, it's just now, people will probably use that more. But
there's gonna be so many Smurfs using this bullshit. It's gonna lock Reyna, run it down, get 50 kills.
What about Raze? Do you think Raze is gonna get chosen less now because of the satchel nerf? Like the horizontal satchel?
Anyways, it's gonna stay the same.
Raze is gonna stay the same. What about Neon with all the new movement speed increase?
Yep.
Neon's gonna get picked more?
Yep.
Probably more on Breeze is gone, right? Or it's gonna be gone?
Yeah.
Or Breeze still there? Which one's gone? Split and Breeze?
I have no idea.
Try and look. Breeze and Split will be rotated out with Haven in the new map. So Breeze and Split are gone.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know exactly. I guess Haven. I see Neon be chosen on Haven a lot more, probably.
Yeah, they
Like
teased the new map as well. Looks pretty interesting.
What's it called?
I thought it was called Abyss. I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, Abyss. Yeah, they released a couple teaser images for it. But yeah. So the new map coming soon. A bunch of agent changes. So
Interesting.
have to get back on Valorant when that happens. Look at the new map at least. But, do y'all have anything to add to Valorant?
Nope.
No, that's
I
it.
am spent.
All right.
Who's gonna talk about D&D?
What do you want to cover it? I know I came late. I know you
It's all
planned
good.
on.
I mean, we played D&D, so might as well.
Yeah, I guess y'all chime in whenever you want. If you have any comments on the
Yup.
on the session. So I believe we left off. Last we had talked about. We had the CAC roll. Just talking about the session before this recap of last time. Had the CAC roll shopping spree. Got some items. Did the last two points of interest in Omu. Talked to a Chwinga, killed a dinosaur, and then started the tomb. Started the dungeon crawl. We went and started making our way through that. Yes.
There's been an update in the D&D chat. I don't know if you guys are available to play tomorrow instead of Saturday.
I am available. No.
Okay. Just react to the message there from Ravine. The Sun's available to play tomorrow.
He's available to play tomorrow
instead of Saturday. So
yeah,
it looks like we'll just push one out tomorrow with Sun, and then
before he has to leave.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we playing tomorrow? Guess we'll get that. That's one update.
You get to play tomorrow, Cross?
Depends when.
At the same time tomorrow? As usual?
I'd have to check, but probably. I'll just react to it.
Just let us know if there's anything.
Should be good. Not really doing much.
So we'll be playing tomorrow. I guess now you live update on our D&D scheduling. We started the tomb, made our way through a couple of traps, spoke with a spirit. Fengel got a spirit inside of him. One of the gods got Moa, and that's where we talked last, I believe. Getting into this week's actual session, we continued through the first floor of the tomb. We made our way to a room opposite of the spirit room, which we figured out, I think, now that the rooms with the sarcophagus have the gods inside them. So we went to that other room, and we went down a sewer drain. We went down there, made our way through like a river passage, found like a weird gas, and when I tried to open the back door to the room. Gas exploded. Took. I think everybody was there at that point, so we all took damage. Went in. We all looked around the room a little bit. Had to make sure that we were wearing masks to not get seen by this disc that was in the room. Was able to open up the sarcophagus, and we found Obalaka Zorbo. We were able to get the ring from that and get the spirit. So that was pretty cool. We then went further down the river to a little chest that was just suspiciously sitting in the middle of the water-filled room. After a while of that, we ended up just shooting it and blowing up the chest. But we got some stuff out of it. We got a scroll, I think. So that's pretty nice. I forget what the spell, remove curse, I think.
Remove curse, yeah.
So that was pretty cool. We made our way back up and went to another room that branched off of the one of the sarcophagus rooms. We ended up encountering like a magnet for like a statue that attracts metal. And so Cross Mordai ended up dropping all of his metal belongings and was able to investigate that and chase down a skeleton key, and ended up dispatching of it. I don't think we know what those things are really for, or if they're just there, but the one that we found is dead now.
I mean, it was already dead.
It was.
It was undead, dude. Just skeleton.
Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah. So, Cross was able to investigate that. He went. There was a fountain in a room that branched off from the room with the statue in it, and Cross ended up drinking some of the water and got. He was unable to speak for a little bit. Then we made our way back to our NPCs, who were able to cure him of that. Wow, we got a lot done. As I'm listening to this off, I'm like, we actually kind of did a lot. Then we started making our way back to another chamber on the other side of the floor. We had a brief run-in with a shadow demon, but that didn't really last long. Continued, made our way around the tomb. Fengel ended up seeing on a lower floor of the tomb, or the floor below us, there was a masked individual who stepped into the shadows, and we were unable to get much of a glimpse of. So I bet we'll never see him again. And then we made we found another trap with a saw blade or whatever that we had to pass through. We ended up trying to Eldritch Blast it, but I think you just used the wand of magic missile and was able to break it. So we went to that room, had a little chest puzzle that was pretty cool. Ended
up nat 20
on
on the fan, or is that something else? I nat 20 on a structure.
You nat 20 on two things. There was like two things that you nat.
It was all structure.
You nat 20 on the I know you nat 20 on like the glass sarcophagus. When it turned into glass, you broke it, and it was a net. I know that was one of them. I forget what the other one was. Okay. I know you shattered the sarcophagus that was glass. Maybe
it was the fan.
It might have been the fan. I remember one of the I'll talk about two highlights that I had from the episode after. But we were able to do that puzzle. After breaking the sarcophagus, mummy spawned, Sioux monster mummy. That fight was over. It didn't really do much. And then that was really it for the first floor. I think that was all we did on the first floor. Made our way down to the second floor. past a room with a mask in it. Might have to come back to that at some point, but we decided to pass it for now. Made our way around, passing another room and heading to a door with a bunch of zombies in it. Ended up killing all the zombies, was able to get the door open, enter a chamber with another sarcophagus, with a huge, with a bunch of statues, where it was able to figure out the puzzle for that, about kneeling before no one and whatnot. That was, then Fengal got that, that spirit, traded out Moa for, the Papazotl. So now Sun has Papazotl, Fengal has, Sun has Moa, Fengal has Papazotl, and I have Obalaka.
Nice.
So that we got three spirits, and it does seem like there's only one per person, and you can trade out spirits if you really want. So that's interesting. After that room, we made our way back to the other room that we had passed earlier. Ran into a dead half goat, half man. Sunsun was able to investigate that. Took his staff. After
we spent like 10 minutes on that staff.
Yeah, I think we spent a while.
You
on that
didn't know what
staff.
to do.
He ended up just taking it, I think. So he has the staff of striking now, which, I mean, eventually it'll turn him into a goat. But we'll see what happens. And then after what I thought was completing the puzzle, going in like a circle around, like a circular hallway, we ended up going into the room with the sarcophagus in it. And when we opened the sarcophagus, the room started filling with wine, and now we're all trapped in a room slowly filling with wine. That's a quick summary, but there's there's definitely things I missed that we can add in, but that's just the brief. It's a Cliff Notes version of it.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah.
I feel like we're gonna die in this room.
probably.
How would we? Yeah, I mean,
Because we got to make it out.
I mean, I was thinking about this. Could Sun summon a Earth Elemental, and could the Earth Elemental just burrow through? That's what I was thinking, because I was like, I mean, it has a burrow speed. Yeah, it literally can just break the block. It has a burrow speed. So unless that thing is some sort of magical, but I don't think it is, we could just have the Elemental just burrow through the...
What if we get the Wind Elemental and it just starts making a tornado, and we just sit in the middle? And
I was thinking about the elementals. I was like, that just seems just like a spell that could work.
Good.
So
I feel like Sunset is perfect for this, but
there's actually a spell. It's called Air Bubble.
No, like,
I mean, he probably won't.
Should we just allow him to just think for himself, or should we be like,
I mean, I think
hey,
that's
summon your elemental.
Probably the smart thing to do.
Just let him do it.
He's too reliant on like our opinion, and that's not good. Like it doesn't like make him have an identity within the game. Let's just let him stew, dude, and hopefully Ravine will be like, "Hey, insane time dilation, guys. You guys have the whole session to think."
Yeah, it's gonna take us the whole session.
It's like 1 hour is like half a second.
Listen, I'm gonna try to crawl through one of those mouths.
Really?
Where the stuff's coming through.
I was thinking about just plugging the holes, but I don't know if that...
Yeah, just plug the holes. Probably
maybe, like, I don't know.
Insane flow of wine. Yeah, no, just plug the holes, dude.
Maybe.
Plug it with your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Because listen, like, what if we... I don't think I have anything.
There's actually a spell called Air Bubble that it literally like just creates a bubble around your head, and you have 24 hours of just fresh air in that bubble. And I was like, oh, that's perfect, but I doubt Susan has that prepared. I doubt he has that one prepared. But
listen, I'm down to die.
Shit, you could summon your demon.
I've come
friend
to terms
break
with
us
it.
out.
I am down
You come
to
to terms
die.
with dying already?
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I mean, I was optimistic last week, and I thought more about it, and I have no fucking tools I have nothing in my arsenal to take us out of this.
I have nothing either.
So,
Besides
I
trying
mean,
to swim
I
through
think it's
things.
literally Sun.
Yeah.
You're right. Second level conjuration
Yeah.
in action
Unless
as
I
a
can
druid.
Eldritch Blast my way out of it again.
You could summon. It would be all of his or all of his second level slots, I think. But I don't need to breathe. So you three.
I mean, there's a block behind us, right, that fell down.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably has an HP pool, right?
What if you were to Eldritch Blast it, and if you hit it, you move it 10 feet?
Just push it out of the way.
You just keep pushing it down the hallway.
I don't know if
doesn't.
that's
I mean,
how
it doesn't.
that works. Let me see.
It doesn't have like a weight limit to what you can push. It just.
Well, I don't know if it has to be a living thing.
Oh, true. Yeah, like a creature.
I feel like the elemental is what that was what my mind went to. I was like, we could just have an elemental like burrow out.
This is when you hit a creature. Anyone that can animate a giant stone block for like a second.
I'll run, and you Eldritch Blast me in the back and push me.
That would kill you. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how much time we have. I got a blacksmith tool. I got some batons. I'm gonna start chipping away.
Yeah,
at
the crazy part is like when we start tomorrow, like we're literally starting where we left off.
Yeah.
There's
So
no.
you gotta,
I wonder if it's gonna be like
smooth brain.
We're hopping right into it.
like a round base kind of thing.
We gotta wrinkle our brains before we get in.
Yeah. We need.
Like
to
how
have a
fast
plan.
do you think that like per like round numbers? How many like rounds do you think it takes for that whole room to fill up?
I mean, it's four like big faucets essentially, right?
He said it was like slowly filling. He didn't was he I don't know if he meant to say slowly, but he said the room's slowly filling with wine. So that's something we'll definitely have to ask, though. Is how quickly the room is filling.
Let's say it takes 3 minutes to fill the whole room, and it's round basis. How much time do we have?
In rounds?
Yeah. Let's say it fills up in 3 minutes. Is that 30 rounds?
30 rounds?
30 rounds.
I mean, it's probably not going to
6
do
seconds in a
initiative, though.
round. And 10 seconds. Or 10, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think this really is Sun.
You know how sad this would be? You just keep rolling, like, drowning damage rolls, whatever that is.
Well, we can hold our breath.
Right, but once
And
we run out of breath, isn't it going to tell us
suffocating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the suffocation thing?
Damn, it's not even a quick death, dude. We get to see our characters die. I mean, I don't know. I really haven't thought about D&D. But, yeah, I mean, Sunset could probably pull us out of it,
Yeah, I have no idea what.
Isn't Druid like a utility god? Just has all the fucking utility in the world.
I mean, Sun could probably also just.
He's like,
Wild shape
I'm
into
gonna wild
something.
shape into a fucking. What did he do last time?
Anglerfish.
An
Yeah, he
anglerfish?
turns into anglerfish. He just saves himself.
Good to be honest.
What if he turns into a whale and we just crawl inside him?
Okay.
Interesting.
We probably run out of
Yeah,
oxygen
that
over
would be-
time, but
Let's see. Wild shape. I guess what?
can he not turn into like a beaver and burrow or something?
He could. That's why I was. He would probably want to turn into something that.
But like, what's the burrow requirement? Like, is there like a dice he has to? There's a dice, right? He has to roll a dice.
No, it's just movement. Like creatures.
But the
like
question
a
is though, is that would Ravine allow him to wild shape into an aquatic animal in wine?
I don't know. I don't think he would. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't. I think he would.
I mean,
say
it's still majority water. It's just
Oh,
that-
what if he just polymorphs us into a giant ape and we just move the block?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a giant ape strength is like.
yeah, maybe we'd have to
20
pass the
plus.
checks.
Yeah, he would have to pass the checks. turn Fengel.
I mean, listen, Sunsun's our answer. Let's just let him cook
is our answer.
Let's
He
let
is
him
our
cook,
answer.
and then we can give him these suggestions if he's really stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What are we gonna say? Avelios, quick! We need your help.
yeah, I don't have anything. This is not the.
I'm just worried how fast Ravine's gonna go with us. If he's gonna go like easy on us, or is he gonna just like give us like, I don't know, like 5 minute real life time?
You know, I was thinking about this. I was like, we just enter when it said like the ring leads to another tomb. We never went back out the other way to see what the tomb looked like on that side. So,
Also, too, we should just listen to the spirits when it was like, this has the markings of none of the people that I know.
I thought it was just like another god. There's like a god gone rogue.
Mm. Yeah.
But I mean,
well, you heard it here first.
I think we asked
might be-
if the room looked the same or not, and he said it looked identical.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's really no way to tell other than the warning from your heads.
Yeah, so you heard it here first. This might be our last episode or our last D&D session before we roll new characters. Actually, before
Hey, if we all
everybody
die
else
here,
rolls new
it's kind of
characters.
perfect.
Listen, I have a spirit in me. Do I just start playing the spirit and still play Fengel?
Oh, yeah, how would that work?
I'll just be Papa Zottle inside Fengel's body.
Oh,
So you're gonna play a god?
So I would just be, I'd be
Oh.
Papa Zottle, basically.
But you would just have
That's
Fengel's body.
interesting.
Like, I wonder if that's like a mechanic. Like, if we were to die, but we had a spirit in our body, does the
You have
spirit
to
then
study that character.
inhabit the body?
I mean, Morda just dies, dude.
Yeah. What if you allow the Sioux monster into your body?
I mean,
Because you have
it's
the mace, right?
But like, we wouldn't work together. It would
I mean,
just
you'd
be a
kill
shit show.
Avelios. You'd kill Avelios.
Okay, then Sun's gonna be dead.
I think the Chewinga maybe could help.
Bungo's drowning, dude.
No, but we could like Sunsun could ask it, or we could just ask it for help. You know what I mean? Just be like, please
What
get
do, you
us out
think,
of
what do
here.
you think it could do for us?
I don't know. It does. I don't know. It's done a billion other things.
Yeah, what do you think it
can,
could do
like-
for us?
All it's done so far is save Sunsun from bees.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. I know, but listen.
What do you think it can do for us? A genuine question. I'm not.
No, I mean maybe stop the flow of the wine. I don't know.
Yeah,
Mm.
think Chunga's
Help
really
us.
strong.
I don't know Chewinga lore.
What are even our Chungas?
Like the
They're just
little,
wondrous, magical,
Little, like-
mysterious creatures.
they're like little forest guys, spirits, I guess.
Just assume it's gender, dude.
Not fault, dude.
Wait, with polymorph, it says that the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal or less than the target's or the target level. It doesn't have a challenge rating. So if he were to say polymorph me, I'm level 7, so that means I can go into a level 7 CR beast.
Yeah,
Is that what that means?
technically.
Interesting.
Can you polymorph all of us with one polymorph?
No, it's
Like a
concentration.
AoE? Oh.
No, he would have to.
So you
do
can't
one at a time.
polymorph all of us.
No,
I mean, wait, can he wild shape though?
he can wild
can-
shape and
yeah.
not polymorph. at
Oh,
the
so
same
he
time.
could polymorph someone and then wild shape himself, and then those two
Yeah,
can move
together.
the rock. Same with, I mean, the people that aren't even polymorphed.
Yeah. Let's see what CR7.
And he can summon the elemental.
Yeah, this is all sunset.
This is
It's
literally
all
also
on Sunset.
Yeah.
unless
all
there's
fun.
literally a contraption that stops this whole thing.
Yeah,
The hell's
There has to be. Can't wait to die, dude. In game.
gonna be interesting.
a stone giant. No, I can't do that.
Wonder who I'd play if I died. I'll play my daddy. Maybe I can be that demon. Probably not. All right.
Yeah. So we're trapped in a room, filling with wine. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, where it's up to Sun.
It's up to Sun.
Maybe don't tell him anything.
Nope, not gonna tell him a damn thing.
Damn.
Not gonna say anything.
Gonna get popcorn for tomorrow.
At what point do we help him, or do we just let it?
Listen, if he hasn't figured out the answer by the time the wine is like,
oh wait, he doesn't
above
have
above our waist is fucked. Maybe above our knees. I don't know. When should we call the shots?
Like if there's like 10 rounds and we make it to round 5 and he's not ready yet,
like 10 total rounds before we drown.
Yeah, 10 total rounds before, like, it's filled up or something.
Or should we do it to like? Isn't there like I mean, we're gonna be restricted, right? If the water gets to.
There'll probably be disadvantage on checks.
Yeah, like if it's waist tight, and then we can't actually do our ideas because we're too
bogged down.
Fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll be able to probably tell once it gets bad.
If there's a good 60 seconds of him just being quiet, not knowing, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of
60 seconds IRL.
IRL, yeah. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of
it's definitely gonna be quiet.
I don't.
Would this be good?
I don't know, guys.
Should I do this? Wait, Jacob. Should I do this?
You know, a lot of the times too, lately I've been trying to not pay attention as Fengal. So that way I don't know a lot of the stuff that's happening. And then I'll sit there and just like, I'll hear it second over, so I start thinking slowly compared to you guys. Like you guys were already really thinking about shit, and I'm just like slowly like catching up.
Yeah. That's good. Playing through your character. Woody.
But yeah, I think that's it for D&D, huh?
Yeah, that's it for D&D. There's not. Yeah.
It's gonna be the end of the road.
I like how Ravine listens to our D&D segment every week.
What up, Ravine? Yeah. Shout out.
And he replies.
Yeah.
I wasn't frustrated.
He hates us, dude. He's never gonna play with us again.
I feel like I always talk shit, and he has to address it.
No.
See what he has to say after this session.
Yeah. Fuck you, Ravine.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh no.
No.
Someone needs to be the villain.
I guess.
I think we'll be.
Don't say it, dude.
Because it's on Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Sun.
It's all on Sun. We can't do anything.
I can't.
Unless we can.
I'm gonna magic missile the block. I mean, force damage has been working lately.
Yeah, you know what we should do? All three of us should just try to break the block while Sunsun is cooking a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
So we have some progress of something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah.
All right.
Squiddy, since you're late, take us out, dude.
Take us out? That's fair. All right.
Hey, Squiddy?
Yeah.
Take us out, dude.
Take us out.
You know what? All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of the Alt Tab Podcast, episode 47, I think. Am I 47?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Thank you for watching the Alt Tab Podcast, episode 47. Make sure that if you're watching on YouTube to subscribe and enable notifications to make sure you are notified whenever these episodes go live at 3 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. And for all you audio listeners on Spotify and Google Podcasts, make sure to leave us a review. And we'll be back next time for more gaming, movies, entertainment, and D&D talk.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Peace out.